If you have a series of smaller tasks that need to be completed in one go, then main jobs and forms might be able to help you. Main jobs function as a single job and should be considered as only one job, so it is only complete when all subtasks are finished. Main jobs and forms are associated with modules that are not included in an additional basic package. So the modules you need to have in order to use these features are job relations and forms. Let's say I have a list of machines and components that need to be lubricated once a month, and it's easiest to do it all at once. So let's start by first finding the jobs that are involved. So I create a filter searching for lubrication in my list of jobs, and here you can see what kind of jobs they are. I would like to have one under the same. The next thing I do is create a job. Let's call it lubrication round. Then I associate it with a main component, which in this case covers the subcomponents that need to be lubricated. And then I check off that it is a main job. Then I click on Related Job up here at the top to find my related job. Of course, I could also just scroll down to the bottom to Related Job. Then I click on the page with a loop to find the jobs in question. Create a filter on job name and search again for lubrication, so I get these jobs I had before. Then I select the jobs to be related to and press OK. Then I can create the job. But let's just see how it looks in the job list. So I edit the job and go into add a calendar frequency, which is today. Great. Then I can go up to the job list, and there we can see that the main job is there and ready. So I activate it. And now let's see that I have completed all the subjobs. As you can see, there are 5 related jobs. So I press finish, I write a small note, and press finish again. There we go. So let's just take a look over in the job, under job history. There you can see that it's the top ones that are listed here. And if you look under notes, you will see that all the jobs have received the same note. But let's say we want the option to attach a note to a specific job. For that, we can use a form. So let's create a form that we can attach to the main job. I choose to name the form Lubrication Round, and that's basically it. So we create it, and then we click on Design Form Template. I then insert a short answer for each of my jobs. I could also insert long answers, numbers, or other elements into the form. I could even insert a counter or a gauge if I needed to input some data about it in connection with the job. But we'll skip that and leave it for another video. So I click through, and now you can see my form here. Now I just need to attach it to the main job, so I go into jobs again. Find my main job. I could of course search for it. I could also just find it on the list. In this case, I go into a subjob and find the main job that way. I click on the main job number. Then I click edit and I click on the form templates up here. Could of course also scroll down. Click again on the page with a magnifying glass, find my new form and attach it. Then it's important to check off if you want it to run in connection with the activation of the job or at the completion of the job. So I just need to go down and check that off. I choose activation because I want the form to open as soon as I activate the job. Now I just edit the main job and set a calendar frequency for today so we can see it in the job list. Now we can go up to the job list, see the job, and try to see what happens when we activate it. So I select my job in the job list, press activate, and now you will see that the form appears here. I enter some information and press approved form. Then I finish the job and attach a note. As before, the note would appear with all the jobs, but I can go in and find the form separately. So I go over to forms, but now I would like to go in and see more. So I press the form number. Here I can see what has been entered. That's it. Then gather jobs into a main job. And if you need additional notes, attach a form to the main job.